What is up, everybody? Wednesday night, shit, 4 weeks in a row. I can't believe it. That's called consistency, like the start of a streak. We got a special guest, Mikey from Spineworks NYC. Herbie is joining the team. Oh, man, do we have a great hour here at 3MIB for you, but you got to hear some disclaimers because it might go a little sideways. Right, Herb? Agreed.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah, kind of.
I got it. Okay, here we go.
The following program is rated TV MALS. It contains strong language and sexual situations. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Okay.
One, go ahead. Hey, this is Mitch Halleck from Terrificon and King of the Nerds on Chaz and AJ, and you're watching 3 Men in the Basement.
Look at Mitchie with the short hair in that. Uncle Mitch with the short hair in that picture. So
wait, could we talk about that disclaimer? What has changed since the last time I've been on this show?
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what? Legalities. Fireworks.
What?
NYC. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the 4th night in a row. This is the final tour of Terrificon. We invited the 5th member of 3MIB down into the grotto, and he just happens to be hanging out at Spineworks New York. We got Chin running a show, so we're going to go around a little bit before we're give a couple shout outs, but as always, Chin, how we doing tonight, my friend?
I'm good. It's been a very long week or two. I missed last week. Bummed I couldn't make it, but I'm here now.
Did you watch the rewind at least?
I did watch the rewind, and I caught.
Did we pass? Are you mad at us? Are you mad?
It's a little off, but it is what it is.
Do we have some talking points next time we see each other?
I'm just bummed I couldn't be on a thing with Dave and Roger.
Oh, I hear you. I know. Shout out to the other two.
But no, it's been a crazy couple weeks for me. But I'm pumped to get on here tonight. I'm pumped for next week. It's crazy that we're a week away from Terrificon.
Yes, I'm getting nervous.
We'll talk about it more, but we'll have our dealer preview show next week as well. So there's a lot going on in the next 7 days or so, 7 to 10 days.
Yep. Down below, running it, not in a basement though, from Spineworks NYC, we have a great, amazing friend and also sponsor of 3MIB, Michael Raphael from Spineworks Comics. Mikey, good to see you, my friend. Long time no see.
Sup, nerds? It is great to be back. It has been a while, man. I miss you guys. Dude.
Ditto.
I did see you at the swap, of course.
We did see each other at the swap. We had a great time, and
that was amazing.
That was a good time, and thank you for always supporting us there. You're going to be set up at Terrificon, am I correct?
I am. I'm going to be at booth number 323.
All right, we'll be showing that all night long, just so you guys know.
Awesome, and just right here, we're going to break a story.
Well, hold on a second.
What?
Is this important? Is this important?
It's not nonsense.
Would Uncle Frank say it's important?
Uncle Frank might say it's important.
Okay.
All right. So we going to have a special guest at our booth that's going to be signing comics. Mr. Bob Wyachek.
Okay.
So if you don't know who Mr. Bob Wyachek is, and you should, you probably know some of his work. So this is one of his covers that he's known for, Man Thing #1. And this is one that I've already obviously marked for me. And it's first War Machine. Good move. So Iron Man 282, First War Machine. So these are the two that I'm going to be doing. Bob is going to be signing books all weekend. And of course, Spineworks NYC will be there in the CGC Signature Series facilitating capacity. He does have a ton of books. He's got a lot of books. These are my favorites. But I'm excited. I'm thrilled that him and his son Ian are going to be joining us. And of course, we'll be sitting right next to Mike Carbonaro from Big Apple Comics. So I'm sure that's going to be interesting. He's going to be right behind us. And I've been spending a lot of time sitting next to that man doing the Den of Geek show. So that's been an experience in itself.
Look at that. You've been up to a lot of things, man. A lot of things have changed since the swap.
Crazy.
That's awesome. Guys, we have almost 20 people in the live chat. I appreciate that. So just so you guys know, just remember to like this video. Let's pay some bills. Hit the notification bells when we give you these live shows, especially in the upcoming weeks, whether it's a dealer preview or live from the hallway parties. Subscribe. Let's get our subscribers up. They're just creeping up all the time. And leave a comment below. Will you be at Terrificon? If you are, what days? Stop by the booth. If you have any questions, this is a living video. People are watching this as we lead up to that. And of course, shout out to Mikey from Spineworks NYC for always sponsoring 3 Men in a Basement. So that being said, we have had a very busy week leading up to the swap, or leading up to Terrificon, right?
There you go.
And for the past 4 weeks, we've been talking about videos. So Before we start talking about all that stuff, we got a couple people in the chat. Chin, you want to see who's in there?
I can do that. Let me just go ahead and scroll right back up here. First, I feel like, as always, there he is, Sean Big Daddy Ross. We'll be seeing him next weekend. Can't wait.
Daddy.
And we got this masshole here,
Benny Beans
himself. Emilio, welcome, my friend. Welcome in.
What's up? Thanks for joining us.
And Neil, always a pleasure to see Neil.
Neil, good dude right there.
We got Rhodey's Comics. Welcome in, Rhodey.
All right, thank you for joining us.
Love it. We got Tony. Oh, look at this. Well, we have Tony V as well. Tony, thank you very much.
What's up, my dude? Good to see you.
We also got another masshole here, Boston Chris. What's going on, my friend? And we got a handful of people. We got Mark Spector's popping in here. What's going on, man? Right. We got Wobbles. Everybody's jumping in, guys. Keep talking. We're gonna be talking Terrificon. We got a few other things to talk about too. And I'm here, so I'm gonna keep these sons of bitches on a schedule.
Look at that. All right. But don't worry, though, because when Shin's got to bow out, you might just get some random talk between me and Michael Raphael. So, look at this dude right here. My God.
Comic CC. What
Stop it. Stop it.
All right. We'll take that. So, lots of things have gone on. Shin, do we want to lead this direction into the movies, or do we want to talk about Terrificon tips?
Well, let's talk Terrificon towards the end when we lead up. Let's spend we're gonna spend about 15-20 minutes, you guys. Some big movies came out recently of the comic book genre. It's kind of what everybody was talking about. Well, everybody's still talking about and was talking about before they came out, where it's Superman and Fantastic Four, which is going to be better. And everybody's got their opinions, and we're going to share ours.
Yep. And I respectfully respect that everybody that's watching this will kind of, we're not starting any problems. We're just giving our opinions. Movies are your own experiences. So we're going to try to stay away from the spoilers, but we just want to kind of compare, contrast, get thoughts, because look, this is a great time to have both of these movies come out. I think is just awesome. Right. So look at that. Second Alarm Comics. All right. But I'll tell you right now in real time, Chin, on Rotten Tomatoes, FF is at an 86% approval rate. I'm just going to say, just going to give you an idea, but Superman's at an 83, and the validity is about like 90, 91, 92%. All right. Now, again, I don't take much into Rotten Tomatoes.
As a big movie buff, and I went to film school. I love movies, and I like the idea behind Rotten Tomatoes, but I hate it. I'll just say that. I love the idea behind it. I get the idea, but I hate the site.
I find it difficult. So one thing when a lot of people say, I give this movie X out of X, right? Even Otto said, when he does his ratings. I had this conversation with Smiling John the other day, and people keep asking me, well, you saw both movies. What do you think? Especially, if I'm on the other show or whatever, we talk about the movies. For me, I view it as art, and to quantify or to try to surmise someone's artistic vision into a number, for me, is tough. Like, like I give Fantastic Four 5 out of 10. Well, why wasn't it a 6? Tell me what about the movie didn't make it a 6.
Good point. And I have specific lines of delineation. That's a pretty big word I just said. I can't believe I just said that. I hope it makes sense in the context that I use it.
Big word.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm doing summer school. So, but no, when I have my grade. So right now, Big Daddy John Ross says FF 8.0, Superman 8.5. Benny Bean said Superman was better. John, same as John. All right. So right now, Soups in the chat is kind of leading the overall thoughts. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, no, I agree with what Mike said, though. I don't like ranking stuff. I don't like giving stuff grades. I just like to enjoy stuff. I like to enjoy things. I like to find the positive in things. What's the point?
Did you ever see Jonah Hex?
I did see Jonah Hex. Michael Fassbender, Josh Brolin, Megan Fox, a whole bunch into it.
I feel like you could find value in anything. Look, it depends on what you're going into expecting. Like, for example, I did not enjoy Multiverse of Madness. I did.
Oh God, I loved it. I love Multiverse. I watched it on a bi-weekly basis, dude.
Listen, the only reason that movie for me, and again, this is just subjective for me, if Sam Raimi had not done that movie, I would never watch it again. Sam Raimi saved what I call an extended extra episode of WandaVision. And I was done with WandaVision at that point.
No, I wasn't. I could get one all the time.
All the hype and speculation that led into that movie, like we thought we were going to get Ghost Rider, we thought we were going to get Miles, we thought what the heck we were going to see with the Multiverse of Madness. and again, a 2-hour episode of WandaVision. And don't get me wrong, I like looking at Elizabeth Olsen. But you know what? I was done with the Wanda story at that point. I wanted something more.
I got to disagree with hard disagree with you on this, Mikey.
I'm sorry. But going back to the numbers thing, you remember the best critics that were ever when we were kids? Do you remember Siskel and Ebert?
Of course, that's where we're getting this from.
Dude, it was very simple.
Yes.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. That's it. Like
all right. But I couldn't do both of those thumbs down. I give one extra thumbs down. All right. Well, again, fun though. Again, guys. Really, this is all made up shit anyway. Nobody cares what we think when we throw out numbers.
Math.
You know what I mean? So it really doesn't matter. But agree,
doesn't matter. We'll in November when the aliens come. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So do we want to start with Chin? Was that your kind of overall thoughts about this? Let's start with you, Chin, and go like FF versus Superman, and give you a couple minutes of screen time.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, okay.
Do I have to do this right? Do I know how to do this?
Do I need to do it myself?
No, you don't have to. God, that'll be so embarrassing. There we go. Okay, here we go.
We got to get Gary.
Highlight this guy, man.
All right,
should have did it myself.
That never gets old.
Neither does this. Good.
All
right,
there we go.
All right, Chin.
Well, on that lovely intro. I mean, I was very excited for both these movies coming up to it. I enjoyed both of them highly as a comic.
I have a question.
Fan.
One question. Have you seen them both twice?
I have seen one of them 4 times and one of them twice.
Okay. God damn, you're a fucking animal. You are an animal.
Yes. I mean, he's before I get talking here, Benny Beans is not wrong. He's very correct. It holds wisdom. But no, I was very excited for both these movies. Definitely 2 of my more anticipated of the year. I highly enjoyed both of them. I had a blast with both. I really enjoyed it. I don't like ranking or comparing stuff, but like gun to my head, I would lean towards Superman.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I disliked FF less or anything. I would just lean towards Superman. I don't know about that, Comic CT. But yeah, I don't want to go into spoilers. I know Superman's been out for a little bit. FF just came out, so I'm not going to go into spoilers. But as a whole, I felt more. I mean, FF gave me, there's a nice post-credit scene that got me excited. The cast was amazing. The fun story. I mean, the visuals were fantastic. So I mean, it made me very excited. Where people are kind of down on Marvel right now or whatever.
Yeah,
it's definitely
this was grand.
It made me excited. It's kind of really the first standalone Marvel movie, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it quite a bit, and it's not that I like a DC over Marvel or Marvel over DC, but the way I felt about Superman after, it just made me much more excited for what's to come, and made me just kind of fall in love with this world. Because FF is already taking place in this world that we know, even though it is new and on a new Earth. That's not spoilers. That's just part of it. And I like that. It was great because we got this whole visual Jetsons futuristic, retro
futuristic.
Style.
You know what I mean? But
yeah. And then, but the cast was great. I think Johnny Storm, I thought he was great, but it also felt like the movie itself.
Was he your favorite character?
It was either him or the Thing. I enjoyed both. Actually, Mole Man. I'll say it right now. Mole Man was my favorite.
Great.
He was hilarious. He was.
What about
funny.
my favorite character? Who do you think it was?
Herbie was great. Honestly, Silver Surfer was phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
There's a lot of great stuff, but overall, it seemed like there was a lot of the movie that. I mean, I know they cut stuff out and everything. Every movie does, but like it seemed like it was a very tight story, but not as tight as Superman. Like it seems like Superman knew what they were doing when they went in, and they stuck to it and went for it. And FF, you can see that they had a bunch of different ideas, and they kind of like some stuff probably didn't work as well as others, which is fine. It was great, and you put it down to which turned out to be a good movie, but it just seems like it was missing a little bit, like here and there. But I loved it. I'm excited to see these characters again in Doomsday. I can't wait to see. Oh, it was a very large bug flying around. Sorry. But just that feeling with Superman just gave me a little bit more. It got back to Superman roots. It, made me, want to, hope for more, hope for better.
Right.
Yeah, everyone did what it was supposed to do, and FF was great. It's a giant flying here, guys. Sorry, but yeah, I highly enjoy them both. I can't wait to watch them both again. Right. I just lean slightly towards Superman.
Love it. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah. Brilliant. Exactly. All right, there you go.
There's
6 times though. 6 times, Johnny. 6 times.
Well, it just happened. I went.
No, I get it.
I go to the movies by myself all the time. So opening night, I went by myself for Soups, and then a buddy called me to see it in IMAX the next day. I was like, yeah, sure.
I would do the whole thing. I would actually go see it. You know what? I'm so old. I would actually see it if they had a special captions one.
But then I go every Tuesday with friends. Saw it then, and then a friend of mine is a huge Superman fan, and she hadn't seen it, so I was like, "Let's go." And then FF, I went with 2 buddies, and then my regular crew. It was great. I loved it.
You're a man of the people. You're a man of the people. All right, great. All right, so we're gonna throw it over to you. Let's go, Mikey. What do we think about this? Art rating, I get it, but what else?
I mean, all right, I'll tell you this. I went into both movies.
Which one over the other?
Let's get to Superman did it for me, man.
Oh, talk about it.
Superman did it for me, and I'll explain why. And it's the very reason that a lot of people didn't like the movie, which was the human aspect of Superman. So, and this is how I explain it to people. Kal-El, right? Superman. Kal-El has abilities that are godlike, that are unfathomable, that are just beyond what anything we could imagine. And we saw that more represented in the Snyderverse, where he was basically a god. Now imagine, the character we saw portrayed in the Gunn version has the same abilities, the same power set, the same everything. But what he chooses to do with it is what really makes him Superman.
God, no, agreed. Like the ending monologue.
Now, the whole point of it was that he was raised human, and what they showed was that he, at times, even though he didn't have to be, was able to be more human than we could.
Agreed. Like, ditto to that. Agreed. Okay.
Like save a small animal, do an act of kindness. Little things that we wouldn't think to do. Like if we had those powers, we wouldn't think to do it. Most of the people, if you had superpowers like that, I wouldn't even want to walk down the street. Who'd be using the X-ray vision to be like, how you doing? Who would be, lifting up safes and breaking into banks? Let's be honest. If you gave the average person the abilities of Superman, hell would break loose on Earth. We'd all be dead in a week.
That's not going to happen in the next 10 years.
Someone has all that power and chooses to be a good person, bro, that speaks volumes. Okay. The movie was fun. It was like reading a comic. The one thing is, how did Jimmy Olsen become a pimp?
Yep.
How did Jimmy Olsen become a pimp?
I like that.
No. I'll respect that. I'll say good twist on a character.
That was fun.
You know what I mean?
I loved it. I thought it was great. Nathan Fillion was amazing.
If you worked at the Daily Planet, right? You're just out of college. You're a journalism major. And you're just trying to break into something. You're in the biggest city, working in the biggest place. I mean, you throw it around a little bit who you were. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just saying though, like Jimmy Olsen was like more of a timid, lackey character.
Absolutely.
And to see him being like kind of like a ladies' man, I think in the 2 movies, he was more Johnny Storm than Johnny Storm was in Fantastic Four.
I'm going to kind of say that to a little bit, and that's going to be one of my points. So I kind of definitely. Well, you know what though, because I think we were used to the Chris Evans version of the ladies being Storm, that kind of thing. So we already had a little predisposition, if I could say that respectfully. Yeah, you know what I mean.
And again, Fantastic Four. Listen, I got what I was hoping for, which was a good movie.
Okay.
It felt like reading a Silver Age Fantastic Four comic book. Each scene was a panel. The feeling was there. The sense of family was there. The warmth was there. I also like that it broke the Marvel formula. All right. We didn't have a sympathetic villain. We didn't have a 2 billion CGI character multi-clash battle.
You know what I heard?
Focused on the characters, and I love that.
I read an article today, or I watched a video. I didn't read an article. I watched a video today about who played the surfer. So I don't say her name wrong. Yes, Julia Garner. Julia Garner, when they filmed that, she was on top of a forklift on a box with a board hanging out, and they were lowering her in real time, of course, strapped in, and trying to do that monologue in real time. So like they don't like animate that, like she's actually moving in space in time, like coming down, moving, saying those lines, which I'll tell you, those 3 lines are going to be iconic. They're going to be iconic. You know,
she killed it. I mean, the whole cast killed it.
Yeah. All the shade people threw at the female Silver Surfer, dude, she blew everybody away.
Forget that. I'll fight you. You know what I mean? Like,
she blew it out of the water.
You have a problem with that. She crushed it as that, and I'm okay with that. You know what I mean?
And it was great. And you know what? Both movies, I think, hit you in the feels, right? Like there were some scenes in both movies where, you know, the waterworks are going, and you know me well. Am I a softie?
No, but I am.
Really.
I am.
All right. I'll tell you, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, man. There were scenes in both movies that the little water wells were filling. Yeah. And I'm looking over at John and at my wife, and I'm like, if either one of these.
Yeah, look over at me. There you go. Agree to that. Agree to that. You know what I mean?
Both were great, man, and like, were well worth the wait.
Well worth the wait. I respect that, Mikey. Thank you very much for your opinion on these. All right, right on. All right, Chin. Here we go. I gotta get my buddy over here. I know. Everybody wanted Galactus, but you're the better pick. I know, dude. I get it. Everybody wanted Galactus. Nobody cared about Herbie. But look at Herbie, though. I mean, Herbert. Yeah, look at this. He hangs around. He made a great drink. You know, he's going to be at the 3 Men in the Basement booth.
What's Herbie's first appearance, Otto?
FF209, baby.
209. He's right on the cover. There you go. Where is that? Is that hanging around? He's flying.
I have so many copies of that book.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look at that right there. Now, Herbie and I had a tough relationship growing up, though, because I was really mad that he was on TV. I know. We didn't have the rights for you at the time, but we had to put Johnny Storm. We didn't have the rights.
Yo, Chinmo, is he really talking to
Herbie? This is getting real PBS Sesame Street, man.
All right.
I'm worried about Otto.
All right, there we go. All right. Listen, both were great. I loved them both. They were both everything I wanted to see in summer movies. The Superman, I brought the entire family. We put this time away. And when you have 3 kids between the ages of 15 and 21, to get them to be anywhere in the same time for 3 hours is an act of God and a lot of money, but I made it happen. So we enjoyed it. And I loved every bit of it. And I gave it a 9.2. I loved, well, first of all, Nicholas Hoult as Luthor was amazing. I thought Rachel, what's her name? Rachel Bronson. Am I saying Brosnan? Say it again. Brosnan was great as Lois, and the relationship that they had. Okay, and let me tell you, if you've been married for a couple of years, like this guy has, or a few years, when you start a conversation with, "Are you okay with me interviewing you?" and then all of a sudden a sidestep goes one way and a sidestep goes another way, and next thing you know, you're like, "How did this just happen?" And next thing you know, you and your significant other are in this like, "How did this start?" They're completely relatable as far as buying into it for empathy and relating to it. It was great. I loved it. The only thing I wish, and that's why I gave it a 9.2, is when he said his redemption story. Is that a spoiler if I say how he did it?
Yeah, let's not spoil anything.
All right, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. All right. The ending could have been a little bit different, but I'm okay with that. All right. Then I went and saw the FF. All right. Again, what have I seen? I've seen the old 80s movie. I saw the newest one, which was terrible. I actually am an unabated fan of the 2 that came out in the 2000s,
mid-2000s,
right?
Yeah,
2000s. Like I've seen them many times, you know. And I will say
those were solid flicks.
They were solid. They just got hated on. You know what I mean?
I mean, probably.
People hate anything.
Yes,
hate on anything.
I hope he was. He's going to be running the show. He's going to be the bartender, making sure everybody's doing, you know, has cocktails. Okay. But I'm going to give a 0.3. Okay, so I'm going from a CGC 9.2 to a CGC 9.5, and I'm going to tell you where I get my 0.5 from, and I don't care. All right, it was a movie about a family. It was a movie about a family that hits you in the feels. It was a movie about a family that knows how to do things when times are tough and or times are challenging, and how to move through certain events. And that's what I loved. And what I give Matt Shackman, what's his first name? The director.
Shankman, I think.
Yeah, Shankman, whatever. What I give him credit for is giving us like 4 years on the FF. Like, all right, they've already been together. You know the origin story. They know how to work together. I thought that was great. I thought the characters that they talked about was just fantastic. And finally seeing Galactus, You know, and more importantly, what about the Galactus at the San Diego Comic-Con? Did you guys see that?
That was badass, dude.
Cosplay, yeah, it was pretty
that
cool.
was badass.
That was like, if in my feed, that's every 4 reels for me when I'm looking up, just because it's awesome. And he won the San Diego Comic-Con.
I would
hope so. Yeah, really.
What would you have to do to trump that? You know what I mean? Like, have you guys seen this? Like, it's in the chat. Let me know. Are you guys
actually eat a planet?
You know,
transform into the Hulk.
Yes, right, pretty much, like biogenetically. You know what I mean? Without, you know, so I mean, look, it was great. It was great. The credit they give to Kirby, this, I don't want to say Stan Lee references, but you can read into that. The color scheme, Pedro Pascal. You know, there's a scene where you're watching it, and just like this guy gets shot in the head in Superman, there's a scene where you're like,
just spoiling stuff left and right, dude.
Is that a spoil?
Yes.
Un poquito.
All right, I'm gonna.
But you didn't say. Wait, you didn't say who it was.
You didn't say who, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? All right, I'm gonna move on.
Stay away from plot points.
Yes, I'm trying, but you know me. Like, I don't want to talk about this. All right. Anyway, so that being said, I enjoyed the FF just a little bit more than Superman, but they were great summer movies, and more importantly, I have great memories of seeing these movies, if that makes sense. You know, and that's it. So we're gonna move on and keep going in the chat, you guys. You guys are doing awesome. We appreciate it. All right. So Chin, we got a Comic-Con coming up.
Yeah, in 9 days, which is
have we done any videos about these yet?
No.
I don't believe it.
Only a few.
Believe it. What did we start with?
This is week 4 of Terrificon. Week 5 will be next week. Week of, if you will. There you go. Actually, we can answer this question before we get into it. We don't know yet. We'll figure out what floor we're on once we arrive at the hotel. It's usually whatever floor Otto is staying on, because he has all the equipment.
Yeah, really. Maybe we should just go to like a random floor where like I have no commitment to. You know,
that'd be pretty funny.
That'd be pretty funny. But do people know? Like, can I talk about something real quick? These hallway parties, which I didn't even realize were hallway parties, started, you know, pre-pandemic when we interviewed Tom King right in the middle of the lobby, and it's become, you know, almost. We've been doing it 2 out of 3 nights, if not 3 out of 3 nights, and we only had one event where we got shut down.
That was the WNBA's fault.
Yeah, we got shut down by the WNBA.
I remember that one.
That was, and I could see that coming like the 12 o'clock train. Oh boy.
Yeah, but no, if you guys don't know,
after they complained, I ended up sitting right across from them in the sports bar.
Yes,
of course. Yeah,
I had to sit right next to them. I'm sitting there looking at them like, you ruined our good time.
You ruined our comic fun.
If you weren't 6 feet tall, I'd tell you something.
If people don't know, if you are at Terrificon, usually every night, or definitely like Thursday night, Saturday night, we do a hallway party, if you will, where after the show usually ends by like 7 or 8, usually within the hour after. So if it ends at 7, 8 o'clock on whatever floor we are on, we'll let you know in real time. Yes, yeah. We do a whole live show from the hotel lobby with usually there's, I think, on average, anywhere from 10 to 35 people there, to where we bring people in and out of the show. People show off what they got. We talk about the show and like how the day was. So that's going to happen again this year. So if you're at Terrificon and you're hanging out after, come hang out. Just, you know, get a hold of one of us on Instagram or something like that, and we'll let you know what floor to come to. Yeah, we usually do post it on the Instagram story, but I'm going to tell you, like, as I look back and I think about this, so many people have been on this. I mean, there's only so many floors, but I mean, this started with Tom King stopping by our booth, right? Or just our couch. You know what I mean? Like, Tom King just happened to be walking by and he hung out. Adam Hughes was on our floor once. Yep, he was smoking cigars last year. Yep, Chaz Palminteri. That time where my wife was completely humiliated by what she said to Chaz, and she didn't have the line right. There's been a Chinese beauty pageant like on our floor. Yeah. Like, that was a show, a couple bachelorette parties. So it's really, really interesting. And of course, Scott Martin is always so lucky. He always ends up on our floor. So, you know, he is deemed the hallway party. So pretty funny. Yes, Chaz Palminteri from the Bronx Tale. Absolutely. All right. Yes. So, but to answer your original question, we have done some shows, such as I believe we started with this one right here. This one right here, part one. Go back, watch the live show. We talk about a bunch of fun things to get ready for Terrificon. It's great. It was a fun time. Then the following week, we had the man himself, Mr. Mitch Halleck, the father of Terrificon, on. And if you've never listened to Mitch talk, what are you doing? Because he has amazing stories. So get in there. He does great stories. There's a slight announcement that's already been announced on the website, but it's cool. It's fun stuff. And then last week I was unable to join, but the three other men gave you a top 10, some survival guides there. They did a great job with it. Some fun tips of the trade, if you will, tips of the con. Tonight we're doing a bit of a wrap up, which we will cap off on Monday night, not Wednesday, because we're going to be getting ready for the show or being at the show already. We will have our dealer preview where we have a bunch of dealers throughout the whole show. They come on, they're going to show off a bunch of cool stuff that they're bringing. They take requests. So if there is something specific you are looking for, a book, a toy, a poster, art, whatever it may be, let us know. Put it in the chat. Put it in the comments of the video, because the vendor will bring them. That's, if you're looking for something specific, these guys can only bring so much stuff. That you only have so much table space.
A wish list, you would say.
Exactly, a wish list.
Like
We've
sending
been doing it for
Santa
years.
Yeah,
it's always been a fun time. I think I have bought something from the dealer preview show almost every time we've done it. So, yeah, tune in Monday night. Be probably 8 to 10, 8 to 9:30 ish, somewhere in that ballpark. But Monday night, and yeah, there you go.
Was deodorant mentioned on the survival guide?
Indeed, it was.
Very high in the ranking. Very high in the ranking.
Thank God.
So I'm glad this is awesome. So I'm glad that you guys know what we have going on. And just to keep things moving, I want to tell you about Mikey and Spineworks NYC, where he's going to be set up, where you can find him, what services you're going to get out of there, and just you guys know that Spineworks are our pressers, so we love the karate chops, all right, and breath mints. That's very funny. All right, Mikey, can we get a highlight on this? I got you right now. Don't worry, buddy. I got you. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out right here. I got it somewhere.
Do you have it?
No, I'm looking for the one. All right, here we go. This is the original one.
Highlight this guy, man.
That is deep in lore right there. All right, Mikey, how Spineworks every day? Getting ready.
Yeah, baby. So we are going to be set up at booth number 323. That's 323. We are going to have a guest at our table for the show.
Okay.
Like I said, Bob Wycheck, if you're just joining us now.
Bob Wycheck is going to be at Spineworks NYC's booth.
Yep. So he'll be signing comics all weekend. Unfortunately, for whatever personal reasons, he cannot do sketches or remarks. So please just don't ask. But any books that you would like signed, obviously you can come. Smiling John Roa will, of course, be there running the Signature Series program while I run around shaking hands and kissing babies, or kissing hands and shaking babies, whichever comes first.
Whatever.
I'm going to be Otto for Spineworks that day.
That's good. That's good.
It's really great. Of course, we're going to have things for sale there. We're going to bring a nice selection of books. We can trade. You could submit for any services, pressing, cleaning, and, of course, Signature Series. And what a freaking lineup. Mitch kills it. He never fails to deliver. Every freaking year, you're like, how's he going to top last year?
Mark Silvestri.
Okay. Mark Silvestri. Kevin Eastman.
Kevin Eastman.
Yeah, Kevin Eastman.
I mean, who's he pulling out? Like last year,
Hickman.
Keanu Reeves, right?
Yeah, I know. Ki-Hu Kwan right at the end.
Dude, did you see the video he made handing a card to Ryan Reynolds?
Yes,
I did.
I'm telling you right now, Ryan Reynolds shows up, that place explodes.
Oh my God, forget it.
And I wouldn't put it past Mitch to do it either.
No, I know.
It's always a possibility.
There's always a possibility.
I think that's one really cool thing. Every year he does some sort of really cool surprise like that.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just the best, you guys. We promote it all the time. Mikey, so do people, when is the deadline? If you can't make it to Terrificon and see that you need an Eastman Sig, you should have had these books by now.
Because you might want to get something like this signed.
Oh, dude,
you might want to get something like this.
Give us a big boy right here, Chid.
First print, guys. That's a first print.
MNT first print, signed, and a whole bunch of remarks by the man himself.
Oh my God!
Look at that.
4 turtles, Shredder.
Okay. I have a timeout. I have the floor. Can I ask a question?
Sure, please.
I am going to bring a TMNT figure that I would like Kevin Eastman to sign.
Okay.
How much would that cost? Typically,
it is
anything that's not graded, just for the guys to stand on the line, is $15.
$15.
Yep.
What figure are you getting signed?
I'm gonna find a figure. It's gonna for a friend. I'm gifting this to a friend who's a huge Turtles fan.
Me?
So, Chin, you know what? I should. For all the things you've done, I should, but unfortunately, this is not for you.
So if you're not fortunate enough to be coming to the show, so you can still bring things here to Spineworks. So just so you know, we are in a physical brick and mortar location in Middle Village, Queens. And you can either mail in stuff. Oh, yeah. The address is 74-10 69th Road, Middle Village, New York, 11379. There's no way you remember that.
I would say, you think Otto just got that? You're out of your mind.
Not even close.
No, I'm going to take it off the website, but I will put it in. I will
you can go to spineworkscomicsnyc.com.
There you go.
And there you go. But so we'll be there, but you can come into the store any day up until the 6th, and you can bring your books in, you can mail them in. You still have time to get here. That lineup is insane, guys. So, I mean, do it, get your books in. We handle all the rest. White glove service, it's beautiful. It's like you do nothing. You just give us the books and we do all the work.
I love it.
Well, John's going to do all the work. I'm not waiting online.
No. John and your boy Carlos too. You got Carlos?
We're going to have Carlos, the sexy EMT. We're going to have Smiling John, Roa, my boy Justin, a couple other people. We have a nice solid team. So I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to it. And every year Terrificon has been nothing but a great experience. So again, shout out to Mitch, shout out to you guys, of course. And running over to the booth to see Otto and him not being there. But I'm looking forward to seeing this guy right here.
Yeah, is he doing something? What's he doing?
Walter freaking Cronkite over here.
Yeah, Chin,
the interview of a lifetime. I'm excited.
Perfect. Perfect way we can roll right into this.
I love the little segue here. Let's talk about that. If you guys, honestly, if you're there all weekend, you're on the floor, you're meeting people, whether it's an actor, a writer, an artist, whoever. There's much more to the con to offer. With Mitch puts together some amazing panels between writers, artists, actors. It's incredible. And I just happen to be lucky enough this year that if you are there on Sunday at 12:30,
talk about it.
I am going to be talking with not that one, this one right here. 12:30, I'm going to be talking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the man himself, Mr. Kevin Eastman.
He's pretty important.
For a whole hour. I would say he's a pretty important guy in the realm of Ninja Turtles and just comic books in general. I have had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Eastman many times, and I can't wait to sit down with him and talk.
Dude, I'm a terrible person right now because you should be highlighted, dude, talking about this.
All right. Yeah, but no, 12:30 on Sunday. It's going to be, I can pull it up right here for you guys. As you walk in, it's actually very close to where Eastman himself will be seated. It's just kind of like around there, panel room A right over there. So, come hang out, come talk. I am working on the specifics of the panel. I will have to talk to Kevin and Mitch beforehand, but I'm pretty sure there's, Kevin Eastman, Mr. Eastman, I don't know.
Mr. Eastman.
Yeah. But there's a good chance there's going to be some giveaways, possibly signed. I don't know, but there's going to be some giveaways at the panel, if not right after the panel, because I bought stuff to give away to a bunch of Turtles fans.
You got your questions set up?
I have a ton of questions. I believe there's also going to be some audience Q&A as well, because people are there. They want to talk to and ask questions themselves. So they will also have it.
Would you take requests from like people on Instagram and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, honestly, if you have a specific question, I have a bunch, but the more the merrier. And who knows? I mean, maybe we go through 50 questions and I just get through everything, But,
so maybe they could DM us, Jim. Maybe they can DM us on 3MIB.
Yeah, DM 3MIB. You can DM me directly at Chinmo. I don't post anything, but I'm always on there for messaging. So I am there. It's a real account.
Funny. I post too much. He posts nothing.
Yeah, it's a real account. It's really me. But yeah, if you have something specific, DM me if you have a question. I actually had a handful of friends that actually already like, hey, try to ask him this or this. So I do, and I have a bunch of my own as well.
You got to try to drag something about the Last Ronin out of them.
Oh, there will be some Last Ronin talk. There'll be some movie talk. There'll be some actual comic talk. There'll be some. One of my big questions is if I'm going to give you guys a little lore into TMNT after their Eastman and Laird kind of started hitting it big with the Turtles. Everybody's got that dream. You hit the lottery. What's the crazy thing you're going to buy? Or, you get this, whatever. And one of Eastman's first big purchases was a legitimate tank. And I can't wait to ask him about it. So that will be one that will be asked there.
If he was drinking margaritas inside of them too.
Yeah, they played paintball and a bunch of other stuff. So I can't wait to ask him about the tank. But yeah, there will be.
I should ask him a question.
Wait. All right, let me ask you. What would you buy, Otto? What would you buy if you hit the lottery today? What would be the biggest, craziest thing? Don't say a comic book.
I don't know. You got to give me time to think about that, man. I'd have to
put your
family first, or do you like put your own self-interest?
I got
what
this.
do you got?
So I mean, yeah, other than the normal like house and car and all that stuff like that, take care of my parents, everything like that.
Yeah.
The like
when you get
first kind of like,
part.
hey, I have the money. I'm gonna buy this completely. I'm gonna treat myself. This completely unnecessary thing. I saw it in a magazine when I was like 9 years old. It was like $6,000 back then. It's probably close to 20 now. But it was a life-size Boba Fett replica statue costume, and that will be somewhere in my house. That will be my first, like, I got the money, and I'm buying this. So, yeah, that would be my first crazy purchase.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? If you say that right now, it would be the Batman 66 car if I could drive it.
There's a guy in the town next to me that has it. He drives on highway all the time.
That's what I would buy. You know,
that's a good answer.
Everybody was said and taken care of. That's what I would buy. I would drive around that all day smoking a big fat cigar, even with a
not to change the subject very quickly, but I'm going to bring this up because he was talking to me about it earlier, and this just kind of goes for everybody. If you are staying at the hotel or off the hotel, and you want to split the cost, have some people around. I know Izzy himself is looking for a roommate. It's hotels ain't cheap. They're not cheap. So if you can, split it with somebody. So I'll throw that out there. And Otto's on his first pee break, so we're going to go ahead and just kick him out of here. Yeah, but I figured I'd throw it out there. So I know Izzy's looking for one. I know a couple other people are probably looking for a roommate as well to split that cost. We're all friends here.
You got to book early for this thing, especially if
I
you
booked mine
there on
November,
site.
Baby. Yeah, I booked it back in November.
Yeah, you got to book that thing because it gets real crazy real quick, bro.
Yeah, it gets hotels in general aren't cheap, and then you add a casino on top of that. It's definitely not cheap. But back to the
hallway party.
Oh yeah, but back to this 12:30 on Sunday. Talking Turtles with Kevin Eastman. There'll be some other like comic talk as well, but it'll be definitely turtle focused. And I get to sit down with Kevin Eastman and talk Turtles with literally my favorite artist of all time, and I can't wait. So thank you, Mitch, for making this happen. And I can't wait to see what happens. I'm a little nervous. I'm very excited. I can't wait.
You and I probably are the biggest turtle fans I know. James Macri too from Brick House is another one.
He's a big guy.
You and I are pretty much obsessed with this. So what's one question you want to ask him that's personal? What's something you really, really want an answer to?
I'm gonna save that for the panel. I don't want to give it away yet. I do have a couple like actual kind of I guess personal questions are a good way to put it. I have stuff that I've always been curious about other than the tank. But I have a few questions. I have a handful of questions, about, the movies, The Last Ronin and stuff like that. And there's a good chance there'll be a good audience Q&A portion. And honestly, I have to talk to Kevin and his staff and stuff, but I did buy a bunch of Kevin Eastman covers to give away during the panel or directly after. I just thought it'd be fun. And worst comes to worst, come by the 3MIB booth by like 1:30, 2 o'clock, because if not, I'll just give them away there.
Sweet. So, do you think he's going to sign anything? Pandemonium, bro.
So I don't know if he's going to be signing during the panel. So don't expect to get something signed by the. But no, at the booth, honestly. And if you have never met him before and you want to get something signed, I highly recommend probably making that your first stop, just to get it done, because his line will be long and it will stay long all day long.
I'll tell you what. I want you to ask him the question, because I need to know what made him choose these names, which led to my torment in elementary school. I need to know why these names, and how he came up with them. I know what the names are.
I will add that to
choose that, because again, I'm a huge Turtles fan, but elementary school was hell because kids are stupid and mean.
That's fair. It's true.
It was hell realizing that I had 15 copies of.
Oh jeez. If I had a nickel for every time I heard the story, I could buy a first print.
Wait, you had 15 copies?
Oh, he stopped. I didn't mean to make you stop, Otto. I'm just fucking with you.
No, I never did. It wasn't a memory. It wasn't a traumatic experience. I like to talk about. Help me get through it.
I do want to answer this question. Actually, we can all answer this question. Favorite Turtles? Go around. Otto, I know you're not a big Turtles guy, but you've come around recently.
Yes. Casey Jones.
I mean, that's my favorite character as well. But favorite Turtle out of the four.
Who was I for the swap?
You were Leonardo.
Yes, that's me for sure. Okay. All day.
Mike, you got a favorite?
It's Raph.
Raph, that's good. I mean, there's no wrong answer here. Mine was always Donnie. I always like Donnie with a very close Mikey in second.
I like Raph's cynicism, man. His cynicism, his sarcasm.
That's fair.
Still does the right thing. He's just not. You don't have to be a nice guy to be a good guy. And I think he was always the first anti-hero as far as I'm concerned.
Him and Casey.
He was the anti-hero of the group. Yeah, Casey also. Yeah.
Him and Casey, just they're psychopaths.
Dude, I rewatched the '80s movie the other day, and
why you touch?
I hit that by mistake. I'm sorry.
No, I love that scene. You gotta know what a crumpet is, know what cricket is.
Dude, that was great, man. That movie is just.
If you are a fan of the movies, it is the 35th anniversary, and on Saturday,
is it one day only?
The panel is on Saturday. I think it's at like a 1:30 or something like that. I myself actually may be on it. I don't want to crowd the room, but Mitch did give me permission. There's a chance you might see me on the movie panel as well. We have just the comic ones.
Oh, okay, gotcha. We don't have that one listed. Okay.
But I believe it's Saturday. It's either like 12:30 or 1:30. But there is a Turtles panel with the entire cast that Mitch has brought in for the show, and they're going to be talking everything Turtles, the first movie, second movie, third movie, all Turtles movies. So if you're a Turtles fan, check it out.
A lot of Turtles.
Damn right, a lot of Turtles.
Dope.
TURTLE power, baby.
This just happened. We just got.
But yeah, 12:30 Sunday. Come check me out talking to Eastman.
Yes, plus everything else for Terrificon. My God. Oh boy, you guys get ready. Start doing the push-ups. We're all fired up.
Do you even have any books left to get signed? I feel like you got a bajillion signed books.
I'm going to tell you this. Thank you very much, Mikey, for saying this. Because you know what I have from Scotty Young? I have books from last year that I forgot because I did not follow my own rules.
Like Santa, make that list. Check it twice, people.
And plus I'm getting more signatures to the card. I'm going to add Mark Silvestri's, and there's a few more. I've got a lot of things to do. Maybe I'm going to do my own video.
I just want to people hear this. Otto said he will be getting those signatures. So if you don't see him in line, call him out. I'll say it right now. I'm just saying.
Okay. So there's a lot of.
He's going to go to Smiling John. John, you want to do me a favor?
Should we do I can't believe I'm going to say this. Should we do another video about our individual goals for Terrificon? I mean, would people actually care about that? I don't know. Anyway, I would just think about that. But listen, can I show you these books real quick before we go? I got 13 more minutes. I got 13.
Please do.
Your clock is very wrong, but we have about 10 minutes. Go ahead.
All right, 10 minutes. Okay.
Time flies when you're having fun.
This is what I don't know if I'm going to get. This is what will be signed by Scotty Young, either as Otto waits in line or somebody from the Spineworks crew. All right, and these are books I've been sitting on for a year, just to give you an idea.
They must be flat.
Oh, they are, Mikey. They've been sitting flat. I'm telling you, dude, carded and everything. All right. Because I'm a Doom guy.
I did that one last time.
Get it double signed by him and Hickman.
Oh, you're a
genius. Shut up, Chinmo. Why'd you have to say that? Now I'm going to crack my freaking book open.
Okay, is Smiling John watching right now? It's Smiling John. Start the invoice. All right, right here.
Oh, God.
Okay. Right there. All right. This is a total, because I'm a fan, other than Jean Grey. Scarlet Witch.
That's
okay.
Cool.
Okay. Love that one. And then if I'm going to have one of my girls, I better have my other girl right there representing.
Okay. I like that one. That's a cool one.
All right. Now this one, this one I've had for so long. Where I got it, I have no idea. I think it might be hard to find, but it's that classic Moon Knight cover right there.
That's cool.
Sweet.
So those are my 4 books that should have came last year. But of course, when you're lugging everything for 3 Men in a Basement
and don't worry, kids, if you do an auto and forget your stuff, I make sure that Spineworks team always has books from the artists that are going to be at the show. So if you need something signed by Scotty Young or Mark Silvestri, come to the Spineworks booth. We have a special box just for you.
Yes,
I literally just picked up. I'm getting Silvestri to sign a first Sinister as well as first cover. I have a bunch of Scotty Young covers that will be at the 3MIB booth. I have a bunch of Eastman covers that will be at the 3MIB booth.
Ditto. We're coming.
What are you gonna do? You know,
you want to see a cool Eastman cover? This just came in this week.
Oh hell yeah!
This is interesting. So this is an ash can of the next installment of TMNT versus Power Rangers.
Number 3.
And this is a 1 per store ash can variant.
Is that yours?
Foil, shiny. It is now. I pay for the account and all the freaking books.
Yes. Listen, can we tell?
He's keeping this one.
If you want to sell that, I'll take
Izzy,
it.
I got you. It's been sitting on my side. I just looked at it today. Actually, Izzy, you won one of the Scotty Young covers, so that's pretty interesting. All right.
And should we do a collaboration giveaway as one of our prizes? What do you think?
Well, we are going to be doing giveaways.
We have giveaways all day long.
I'll tell you what.
Why don't you guys, auto, right? That if people have used, I mean,
why don't we do something cool? Let's do something nice. You guys pick a book. I will press it, clean it, and pay for the grading for one lucky customer.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Heard it. You know what?
Okay.
I'll just say let's do something let's do it at the show.
Yep.
All right, wait, stop. All right, wait. This is important. All right, we got to get the line of parameters. I'm going to keep my mouth shut while you guys talk about it, and I'm going to agree with this. Okay. So this is going to be very difficult. Okay.
I'm going to say to add a little spice to the pot on the Where's Auto raffle, which we have. It goes all weekend, and we draw the winner on Sunday. We will keep your name in it as well, but we will also draw on Saturday for the Spineworks prize. So you want to win a free press-in submission from Spineworks? Get in on that Where's Auto raffle. Come to the 3MIB booth for all the rules, how to get in on it. Basically, you just got to find that guy, not at the booth. Not hard to do. Grab a photo,
not hard at all.
Post it online, or bring it to the booth and show us. So I'm going to say let's add another prize to that amazing raffle. There it is right there.
There we go.
Where is he?
That's my favorite part of the show.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and there's been some good ones.
For the love of God, don't follow him into the bathroom. That's freaking weird, dude.
No, that's weird. That's weird.
Don't follow Otto in the
good ones. There's been some good ones.
Bathroom shots.
Yes, there's been some good ones, and
you know what? And look at this, because people are just so damn generous.
Look at Izzy.
Izzy's
a man. He's a man.
So you know what? We'll do it every day. There will be a prize. The grand prize will be on Sunday. But for Friday night, if you get in on the raffle on Friday, we will pick it Friday night. That way, Izzy will have time to draw and sketch for you. So there you go. You have now 3 prizes for the Where's Auto.
I know.
So
I know.
Find that guy.
Oh, shit, we got to wrap up pretty soon. But I really wanted to talk about what's going on in the WWE right now.
I do not have time for that. I do have to bow in a minute, but if you guys would like to stay, by all means, keep staying.
No, I'm not going to keep that. I'm not going to keep that. We want to wrap up. This was great. So Izzy's got a giveaway. Mikey Raphael's got a giveaway, all for the Where's Auto.
Yeah. So just to answer this very quick, if you guys
John
come by the
Cena of comics.
Yeah, you can't see him anywhere.
Can't see Otto.
If you come by the 3MIB booth, we will have like the official rules out. But the basics of it is if you find Otto anywhere other than the 3MIB booth, which is not hard to do, grab a photo with him, post it online, use the hashtag.
It could be a sneak pic, though. It could be like, I don't even like, there are some good ones of me not knowing what's going on.
And honestly, the more creative you get with it, the more tickets we will give you to the raffle. If you want to look, go back on our page, check out one from previous years, Pope of Chili Towns in particular. He killed it, crushed it. If you get fun, creative with it, fun with it, we will give you more tickets into that raffle.
And if you get a sign on Otto's back, it's even better.
Yeah.
No, please, you don't do that. Please don't. I have a little PTSD if people start putting, people start.
There you go.
But, you know what I mean? But listen, the surprise selfies or the looking and the worst. Can I tell you this? I've taken a lot of bad pictures in my life. Look, this ain't that pretty. All right. The worst picture of my existence, like if I have body dysmorphia, it's because of this picture in general. All right. Now, again, through my own choices, I have not had pizza in many years. Okay. Through my own choices. I'm not saying anything about that. But I remember in the middle of the afternoon, 2:00 on a Saturday afternoon, I'm looking for some kind of protein to eat or whatever. I'm going up the escalator and my body is turned and I'm looking at Pepe's, and from the escalator, Pepe's is an open restaurant. If you look the other way, you see the dessert bar. I didn't happen to look that way. And there's these people just carving out on all these different cuts of pizza. And I was like, oh my God. Like you could see it. And then somebody took a picture of it.
It's Pope of Chili Town.
It was Pope of Chili Town did that one?
Honestly, the sound of silence should have been playing over it.
Yes, it was unbelievable. So guys, I love this. And please, if I am one to make fun of myself, I am one to make fun of myself. So whatever you do, it doesn't offend me. Please enjoy this. This is a fun giveaway, and I can't wait to see everybody at Terrificon. All right. What do we think, guys? Wrap it up.
I have to go, so I have to wrap it up at least.
All right. There we go. All right, agreed with that. So, Mikey, we're gonna start with you, man. Thank you very much for joining us. You gave us a lot of information tonight. You know, as you close out, where can we find you, especially on Instagram? And you guys know all that through us, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna introduce
I mean, but if you really must know, you can find me on Instagram at Michael Raphael Comics, also Spineworks Comics NYC. And if you don't know, we have just been greenlit for the second season of the Den of Geek eBay auctions on eBay Live. So you could always follow Den of Geek Live. Those shows are gonna start in September. And that sign behind me is a show that is in progress for original programming. And I can't tell you too much about it yet, but it's called Mic'd Up in partnership with Crash Media Partners, our management. Of course, collaborating with the Den of Geek. And we're looking forward to a new dynamic in comic talk. It's going to be fun.
Love it.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome.
Needs to be out there. All right, Chin.
Herbie made me do it.
I mean, go back, check out our other Terrificon videos. Next Monday, tune in for our dealer preview show. And
Monday night,
8 o'clock.
How does that work? What do we do? We just bring people on.
We're gonna have a bunch of dealers on. If you're looking for a specific book, that is the time to let them know. Whether it's in the comments or in the live chat, whatever it is, people can.
I'm gonna have Smiling John join that one with you guys.
There we go. There you go. People showing off all the cool stuff they're bringing in 15-minute chunks. Show a lot of cool books. And then, it's Terrificon. Well, I'll be there on Thursday. Otto will be there Wednesday. I believe Mike will be there Thursday. If you are there on Sunday, come check me out on the Eastman panel. If not, I will be at the booth where Otto is not the rest of the weekend.
No, Kirby, I know that either me or you will be there. Okay, we'll be there together.
Dude, one day Otto's going to be on the news and he's going to be like, the robot told me to do it. We're going to be like, I know that guy.
I
know that guy.
But there we go. Oh, and if you do have a question for Eastman, other than the Q&A, if you do want to, just shoot me a DM, Dave Jimbo on IG.
Please do this, dude. Please.
I can't guarantee it'll be asked, but I'm happy to add it to the list.
Chin is a man of the people. Like I was telling you, I've always told Herbie that Chin is a man of the people.
Bro.
All right, let's cut this quick.
Oh, no. Hold on a second, you guys. So, first of all, thank you very much, dude, for joining us tonight, giving us 4 weeks of your lives moving into this. If you're at Terrificon, whatever your day you're there, please just stop by the booth, introduce yourself, just say hi. We love to meet everybody.
That's part of the show.
It's the best part of the show, and I sincerely mean that. And each and every person that I meet, we just enjoy conversation, and it's just a lot of fun because you guys are what keeps us going. The subscribers are going up. We're fine with this. It's just who we are, and we really appreciate it. So to everybody out there in the YouTube community, thank you very much for watching, especially everybody on Instagram. And for those of you guys that are following me, Everett_Otto or Otto Grotto on Instagram, my morning rants I think are important. And then 3 Men in the Basement. And more importantly, I do want to say thank you to over 40 people that bought 3MIB Superman t-shirts this year. That's been awesome. The response has been fantastic. So I'm very grateful and humbled to have all my friends around me. And I know, Herbie, it's going a long time, but you got to give me a second. All right. I got to recharge Herb. I got to get ready. We've got 3MIB coming up. On behalf of Chinmo, Michael Raphael from Spineworks NYC, we are 3 Men in the Basement, and we are out. Peace.
Later.
Good night, Canada.
I know. Good night, Canada.